Health is the one thing that needs ceaseless consideration, particularly when one is developing old. A woman needs to give careful consideration to her health, particularly in the present situation. A woman's health assumes an essential part in the improvement of a family since she handles everything in the house. She needs to take after certain health tips to keep herself healthy. This would help her in keeping up a healthy family. Settling on important nourishment decisions is particularly valid for women more than 60, who have remarkable nutritional needs. We should make certain that we sustain our maturing bones, keep our hearts healthy and watch our circulatory strain and weight. Healthy living begins naturally with the correct state of mind. Thus a good, ready cerebrum should also be sustained. Add to that the essential standards of sourcing nearby and eating crisp, shrewd and financially, and we will make healthy bodies and psyches that will permit us to have the capacity to do every one of the things we have held up every one of our lives to do. In your relentless 60s, the great propensities you created in your 50s are presently yielding compelling advantages. In any case, be aware of the conceivable onset of diseases and conditions that could undermine your health, make you less portable, or debilitate your personal satisfaction. Here the simple most healthy changes women encounter: oxygen maximal admission, a measure of heart and lung capacity, is around as much as 33% by and large, contrasted, and age 25, vitamin B12 likely little, as an agar-related decrease in stomach acid permits development of microscopic organisms that feast upon B12 in the GI tract. Gut. Half of the general population over age 60 have diverticulosis, a condition that can bring about the stoppage. Bladder. Day-by-day urinary incontinence influences 12% of women ages 60 to 64. Joints. The hip and other necessary joints will probably create joint inflammation. Creativity high, set apart by special opportunity, ability to go out on a limb, and metal to convey what needs be. A mix of diet and exercise changes is the most proficient path for postmenopausal women to get in shape, and muscle to fat quotients, as indicated by a review distributed in Corpulence in 2012. Eating fewer calories while keeping up a high admission of protein and fiber and practicing around an hour every day are among the more potent changes you can make for weight reduction. Check with your specialist before beginning this new arrangement, be that as it may, to ensure it is all right for you. Eating high at all phases of life is fundamental, however, as you age, picking the correct sustenances turns out to be considerably more essential. As a 60-year-old woman, your dietary needs are extraordinary, and eating the right foods can help decrease the danger of ceaseless infirmities. Osteoporosis, heart health, weight control and aggravation are just a portion of the many worries that women confront as they age and, circumstantially, are affected by your diet. Sustenance decisions can have a tremendous effect on your general health and keep you healthier for more. Set up the accompanying 7 health tips now, and you'll not just counter these progressions, you'll remain more youthful, more honed, more fiery, and more satisfied for a considerable length of time to come. Beginning the day away from work right can give you the edge. You have to proceed healthy eating for the duration of the day. It's basic that you devour many supplements day by day, 2 of which, calcium and vitamin D, are imperative for bone health. Various conventional breakfast nourishments, for example, grain and yogurt, contain calcium, and vitamin D is in the braised grain and egg yolks. As indicated by the National Organization of Joint Inflammation and Musculoskeletal and Skin Diseases, more than 53 million individuals have osteoporosis, so expanding calcium and vitamin D may help diminish the danger of breaks. At breakfast, consuming fiber-rich sustenances, for example, products of the soil grains, likewise help you feel full and fulfilled. Attempt a customary breakfast produced using 1 hard-bubbled egg, 1 cut-off whole wheat toast, some berries, and some diminished fat grain. Or, then again, pick a cut-off whole wheat toast, finished with a tablespoon of low-fat cream cheddar and a cut of smoked salmon, tomato cuts, olives, and appreciate braised squeezed orange as an afterthought. Healthy snacking. Healthy snacks are similarly as critical as eating adjusted and nutritious suppers. For extra protein and healthy fats, pick walnuts, almonds, or sunflower seeds. On the off chance that you require more foods grown from the ground in your everyday diet, need a banana, orange, apricots, grapes or cucumbers. Venture out of your usual range of familiarity and take a stab at something new, for example, jicama or mango, both of which are nutritious and straightforward to plan and eat. Dairy is likewise an incredible decision for snacking, and it gives calcium from yogurt and cheddar and extra vitamin D with invigorated brain. Proceeding to expand fiber for the duration of the day, in whole grains, for example, oats or popcorn, or in foods grown from the ground, keeps your stomach-related framework healthy. Sustenances. 60-year-old women ought to maintain a strategic distance from numerous sustenances can harm to the body and advance perpetual illness, so ought to be avoided. Confine high-fat meats, nourishments high in sodium and sugar, exceptionally prepared sustenances and sugary beverages. Nourishment that is profoundly handled and high in sugar can bring about aggravation, which, in its constant state, has been ensnared as a figure many conditions, including diabetes, osteoarthritis and Alzheimer's infection, as indicated by research distributed in Maturing and Ailment. As a woman of 60, diet is a standout amongst the most crucial components for keeping up your health and prosperity, avoiding endless sickness and remaining at a healthy weight. Your digestion moderates as you age, so you'll likely need to work harder to get more fit than you did in your 30s. After age 20, your digestion diminishes by around 2 or 3% every decade, generally because of losing bulk. Reducing caloric admission by around 150 calories at regular intervals may help restrain weight pickup brought about by this lull. What number of calories you ought to eat every day to keep up your weight changes given movement level. A 60-year-old woman who isn't changing needs around 1,600 calories for every day, one who is reasonably changing needs around 1,800 calories for each day, and one who is dynamic regularly requirements in the vicinity of 2,000 and 2,200 calories for every day. To lose around 1 pound for every week, you have to get 500 fewer calories than you consume every day. That could mean eating 500 fewer calories than your requirements, consuming an additional 500 calories through exercise or some mix of the two. Never eat less than 1,200 calories day by day, or you'll hazard supplement insufficiencies. In case you're stationary and require only 1,600 calories day by day to keep up your weight, you could cut your calorie allow by 400 calories, and consume the additional 100 calories through exercise. Nutritious lunches and meals. Regardless of whether you have a different lunch and supper or you move them both into one late evening dinner, the nature of your nourishment is vital. A few women lose fit bulk as they age, so including proteins, for example, skinless chicken or turkey bosom, fish and beans can help keep the misfortune, as per research distributed in Flow Conclusion in Clinical Sustenance and Metabolic Care. Products of the soil give supplements that guide insusceptibility and cancer prevention agents that battle irritation. Truth be told, all natural products offer health benefits. Dinners rich in foods grown from the ground, whole grains, low-fat dairy and lean proteins additionally take after the best quality level for a heart-healthy diet. As indicated by the American Heart Affiliation, heart malady is positioned as the main enemy of women in general. A heart-healthy diet is additionally a healthy diet to take after for aversion of constant irritation and diseases, for example, diabetes. Eat 3 ounces of boneless, skinless chicken bosom with 1 container each of steamed carrots and cooked potatoes with olive oil, 1 entire wheat roll, and drink some diminished fat drain for your supper. Or, then again, attempt 3 ounces of fried fish, with a half glass each of dark-colored rice and steamed broccoli as an afterthought. Complete your feast with some strawberries and some water or tea. Looking for help with diet and looking for an adjustment in your diet, it's consistently useful to talk about your present therapeutic conditions with your specialist, the same number of healthy nourishments associated with prescriptions. Accordingly, no totally one-measure-fits-all diet exists for a 60-year-old woman. Everything relies upon your present health, nutritional requirements, and sustenance inclinations. Your specialist may allude you to a registered dietitian to assess your modern diet and prescribe changes that you can make. Calorie needs are controlled by stature, weight, age and movement level. For extra data in the matter of what number of calories you ought to expand, counsel a sustenance proficient. Prescribed aerobic exercise. If base prescribed aerobic exercise for more seasoned grown-ups is 2 hours and 30 minutes for each week of direct exercise. However, for weight reduction, you'll have to get about twice that much exercise. Attempt to take part in some aerobic exercises, for example, strolling or swimming, for 60 minutes most days of the week. Women who aren't as fit can separate this into different portions of at least 10 minutes of exercise spread for the duration of the day. Exercise ought to be sufficiently troublesome that you can talk, however not sing. A 154-pound individual consumes around 280 calories for every hour of strolling at 3.5 miles for each hour and 290 calories for every hour of biking at under 10 miles for each hour. This can make a major mark in the 500 calorie per day shortfall expected to lose 1 pound for every week. Aside from the over 7 tips, getting a charge out of nature and its excellence will make you feel crisp and upbeat. It helps you to go astray from your standard and distressing life, and furthermore unwinds you and your psyche to the degree that you won't feel the weight your day-by-day exercises or your day-by-day routine is putting on your health. Push assumes an essential part in a man's life. The measure of stress one experiences can roll out a man improvement the way she looks. Also, to beat this anxiety, it's basic for one to go amiss at any rate for quite a while from what he/she does. Stress can make a 20-year-old resemble a 35-year-old, so don't push you. What's more, if a circumstance emerges wherein you have no other enjoy a reprieve in any event for some time and accomplish something you like the most, it can cook cultivating anything that would help you have a fabulous time and unwind for some time. More than every one of these things, it is said that chuckling is the best cure, the best preventive pharmaceutical for anything. Being upbeat and getting a charge out of everything helps you keep up a healthy day, and along these lines, a healthy you. Taking everything positive from even the chances and moving unquestionably helps us in conveying a good point of view of everything in life. In this way, on the off chance that one needs to be healthy even in the 60s, one should be cheerful and take after an appropriate healthy and nutritious diet. Be quiet and sweet and appreciate the sweet 60s.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to receive new video.